Start.
So at the end of day one of the World Group 2 tie of Davis Cup between India and Morocco at the Vijay Khand Mini Stadium in Lucknow, the score is level at 1-all. The start of the day got delayed by 1.5 hours due to rain, and the already humid conditions became even more tougher for the players. In the first singles match, Mukund Sasikumar faced Yassine Dlimi and Sudarshan, just take us through the match, what happened, because Mukund, who was making his Davis Cup debut, looked in a promising position to close the match, but then the momentum suddenly changed to the other side.
Yeah, it was a very up and down match. Dlimi was serving for the first set at 5-4. Mukund put it back and nicked it in the tiebreaker. And in the second set, Mukund seemed the better player in the initial half set. Then Dlimi came back and took it 7-5. So it was a bit of an up and down match. It was also a match where both players struggled physically, but Mukund's lack of Davis Cup experience showed. He couldn't get through that phase where he was slightly physically bothered, and also had to sort of put up with a player who was clearly playing above his level. So I feel that's where the match was lost, and it sort of, if India had won, they would have been clear favourites, because knowing that Sumit Nagal had 2 matches to go and they had a good double team, and we always relied on to win the ball. But Sumit later pulled it back, pretty nervous.
Talking about that match, so Sumit faced Adam Moundir. Adam Moundir was not supposed to play the singles tie, but because Morocco's top-ranked singles player Ben Chetret was not fit enough, so their captain decided to field him only in doubles, which will happen tomorrow. So Adam Moundir came into the singles match basically with nothing to lose, and he played lights out tennis at the beginning of the set and even broke Sumit. But then just tell us how Sumit showed his class. Yeah.
He was basically very steady when it mattered. He didn't get ruffled by his opponent's penchant for going for the point-ending shot every time. So he played the percentages pretty well. He hit it with good net clearance. The court was slow, and Sumit later mentioned that he had actually only prepared to play during the day, and because of the delayed start, he had to play under the lights. So that demanded a different kind of approach, and he managed it pretty well. He kept the ball in play, and he hit it with very good net clearance, so that there weren't that many errors. So on the day, his experience showed, his class showed. He was a steadier player, and there was no doubt quite.
So second day's play is nicely set up, where we'll begin with the doubles tie, where Bopanna, who is playing his final Davis Cup tie for India, will be partnering Yuki Bhamri, and followed by the reverse singles, where Sumit will take on Dlimi, and it remains to be seen if Mukund will play the second reverse singles, if it comes down to that, or will the captain decide to field Digvijay Pratap Singh, who will also be then making his Davis Cup debut.